Hello everyone. A lot of us like to think that we want as many choices as possible. Whether this is with shopping, picking something to watch on TV, or making life decisions, typically we think having this freedom of choice is good for us. Well, what if I told you that research has proven otherwise? In fact, more options can actually be worse for our overall decision than having a few options. This phenomenon is known as paradox of choice. The paradox of choice is the concept that when we have more options, we tend to be less satisfied with our ultimate choice. So the paradox is actually the more choices we have, the less satisfied we are. Kind of goes with the whole concept that less is more. In a very famous study by Iyengar and Lepper, researchers set up tables full of jams on 2 different days. On the first day, they had 24 jams and enticed people to try the jam by offering a $1 discount if they did a taste test. They did the same thing the following day with only 6 jams. What researchers found was that people were 10 times more likely to buy the jams when there were only 6 options rather than when there were 24 options. We tend to believe that having more choices means better outcomes. I mean, I want to make the best choice and having more options should theoretically give me a better choice. But we forget that this comes at a cost. Choosing between many options takes more time and stress. And by the time we put all this effort into our choice, we are left wondering if there was a better option we could have picked. Why? Because the more options there are, the harder it is to evaluate the best option. Sometimes, like in the case of the jams, the pressure to make the best choice out of so many options leads to no choice at all. There are so many real-world examples of this. I will not pick the best examples from all my options, but I'll pick a few relevant ones. When buying something important, like an electronic, you might have several different configurations and colors of that particular device. This can make it very hard to make a decision about what the best option is, and it's very important for you to pick the best option because you will have this thing for a few years or more. Or when dating, apps like Tinder or Bumble tend to gamify our dating experience with limitless choices of partners. But this can actually lead us to having a worse dating experience because we might not be as satisfied with whoever we choose given the number of options we have. It leads us to possibly think there's always someone better since there are limitless available options, and that's not how dating works. A recent problem that has come up thanks to increased work from home is the question of where to live. When your office doesn't require you to come in, there isn't a reason to live by it. Now the choice is completely up to you to live wherever you want, whereas before there wasn't that freedom. So yeah, the paradox of choice is overwhelming. And with the internet, the number of choices we have in our daily lives just keeps increasing and increasing. But what can you do to make these unlimited choices more manageable? Well, sounds basic, but you need to find a way to reduce the choices that are presented to you in a meaningful way. You can make a list of priorities of what's truly important to you. Eliminate as many options as you can in the beginning. Categorize options into subgroups. I don't know where I want to live, but I know I want to live somewhere warm. I don't want to live in Florida, but California seems nice. I want to live near a big city. Boom, options reduced. What do you think about the paradox of choice? Have you seen this in your daily life? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your examples. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.